things in Tanzania aren't boiling up nicely as youths across Tanzania have just decided to march to Statehouse. Their main objective is to make sure that they have removed Samia Suluhu out of power. As we are talking right now, that youths right now over here are going to Statehouse so that they can overthrow the government of Samia Suluhu. That is their plan, and that is something that they are working hard towards to. This has come after Samia Suluhu yesterday at night he decided to run away to Zanzibar to seek refuge because of these angry youths that he had, that they are planning to attack him and to remove him out of power. People aren't happy with the way that Samia Suluhu is running the Tanzanian government, and they want her to step down with immediate effect. Something that people want Emmanuel, who is the deputy president of Tanzania, to lead them, because they are claiming that Samia is from Zanzibar and is not supposed to lead them, that they want someone from Dar es Salaam, Arusha or Dodoma to lead them, that vice presidents are usually coming from Zanzibar. Seeing that Samia Suluhu is running Tanzania the way that she wants, they are not happy with her and they want her to step down with immediate effect. This is kindly something that is happening currently, where the angry youth have come out in large numbers and they have said that they must make sure that Samia Suluhu step down with immediate effect. Right now, they have woken up very early in the morning, and this is how they are going to attack Samia Suluhu in the Statehouse. Something that they have said that they are not going to stop until Samia Suluhu has stepped down as the president of Tanzania. They aren't happy with the way that is running Tanzania. That is the news that is reaching our desk concerning the current affair on whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania. Youth in Tanzania have woken up. They have said that they were inspired with whatever that happened in Kenya during the finance bill protest, and that is they saw change and they saw things that they are forwarding on so well. On today's episode, I'm going to unveil to you what is currently happening in Tanzania and the whereabouts of some artists in Tanzania and Samia Suluhu, the reason why he has just decided to seek refuge in Zanzibar. Hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks so much for the love. God bless you. God bless you. If you're new here, kindly subscribe and click the notification button for you to never ever miss any episode that we post here in our channel, because we always focus on whatever that is trending in the world of internet. We as Jeff Otieno TV, our main objective is to make sure that we educate our audience on the current affair, on whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania. On today's news is that angry youth have decided to attack Statehouse of Samia Suluhu. Samia Suluhu has run away. He ran away yesterday at night to seek refuge in Zanzibar. As you are talking right now, the president of Tanzania is not in Tanzania. He's currently in Zanzibar seeking refuge after these angry youths threatened to attack him in Statehouse. This was a plan that was being planned underground, and he knew that is something that is not going to happen. But the plan has fully been operationalized, and the plan has fully been impacted by angry youths in Tanzania, where they have went up to the Statehouse. They want to bring down Samia Suluhu. This is day 3 of protest in Tanzania. That is the current news on whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania concerning the politics amongst Tanzania. The results are going to be announced today officially, but the provisional result is that Samia Suluhu Hassan is leading with 51.2%. The person that is following him is 7%. That is the current news on the current event in Tanzania. Youths in Tanzania have woken up, and what they have said that they want is to make sure that Samia Suluhu Hassan has stepped down with immediate effect, and they are going to make sure that they have attacked Statehouse and bring the Tanzanian president Statehouse down. That is the current news on currently whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania. On the other news on whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania, that Diamond, Zuchu, Mother, and some K, who is the manager of Diamond, have run away here to seek refuge here in Kenya, in Mombasa. They ran away yesterday at night after the angry youth threatened to attack him, after he told them that they should work hard to have a better life and stop complaining about the government. Right now, Diamond is nowhere to be seen in Tanzania, but youth have said that they are going to make sure that they bring the studio of Diamond down. Currently, something that is currently happening here in Tanzania. Where is Samia Suluhu? Most of the people are afraid on whatever that is going to happen to Samia Suluhu Hassan. All their plans is to make sure that he has stepped down as the president of Tanzania. Something that they have said that they are not going to stop, they are not going to relent until she stepped down as officially the president of Tanzania. That is the current news on whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania concerning Samia Suluhu Hassan, the president of Tanzania. The youths are very angry. The youths are very annoyed. The youths in Tanzania have just decided to make sure that they must bring Samia Suluhu down. That is their objective, that is their plan, and that is something that they are aiming at to make sure that she is down. They are attacking Statehouse currently in Tanzania. That is their plan. That is something that they are working towards to. That is something that they are dreaming. That is something that they look up to. That is the news on whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania concerning Tanzanian politics. The results are going officially to be announced tomorrow. That is something that they are rushing. Right now, there are so many medias that are not given permit to announce this result. That's the reason why you're seeing that there are no events. There is nowhere people are being shown how the results are pumping in, how the current situation is happening, because the government of Tanzania didn't give media permit to announce current situation of this results on how way that they are pumping in, the way that they are coming in Tanzania. That is the current news on whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania. Youths have just decided to attack Statehouse, and Samia Suluhu is nowhere to be seen. Samia Suluhu, they want her to step down with immediate effect. Something that they are aiming onto, something that they want it to happen with immediate effect until Samia has been brought down. Not my words, but the words of angry Tanzania. They have said that they are not going to stop, and if they try to announce Samia Suluhu as the president of Tanzania, they are going to do worse and worse thing in Tanzania. That is their plan. That is something that they are working on to. That is something that they have said they are going to make it happen. The current news on whatever that is currently happening in Tanzania. If you want to know more on the current affair in Eastern Africa, kindly subscribe, click the notification button for you to never ever miss any episode that we post here in our channel, Chris J14 TV, the home of East African news. If the Tanzanian media aren't doing it, we as Chris J14 TV, we are not going to stop. We are going to continue until we tell our audience on the current situation here in Tanzania. Kindly subscribe, click the notification button for you to never ever miss any episode that we post here in our channel, because we always focus on whatever that is trending in the world of internet. That is our objective. That is something that we have started. That is something that we are not going to stop until East Africa is united. Whatever that Samia needs to do is to talk with this Tanzania so that peace can be restored in his own country. Until next time, we'll say game over. We'll always be here to update you. Kindly subscribe if you want to know more on current affairs in Tanzania.